Hi everyone, this is Margaret here with Mud Run Guide. We are here for the 2016 Best of Awards. You guys voted. Before we get into who the winners are, let me first go over just a few stats that we had from this year's voting. In 2016, for those that don't know, this was actually a 2-month process to get to the Mud Run Guide Best of OCR Awards. It started out with a nomination process where over 1,000 of you guys nominated, sent in over 9,500 nominations over the 24 categories we're about to go over. Then we went into the next step was the voting process. In the voting process, over 6,100 of you guys voted, receiving over 65,000 votes on Mud Run Guide over the 24 categories. So without further ado, we'll go right into the awards. We'll be announcing who the runners-up are and who the winners are. So our first category is Best OCR Blogger. Our Best OCR Blogger runner-up is Matt B. Davis from Obstacle Racing Media. The winner of the Best OCR Blogger this year is actually, this is awkward, but it's actually myself from Mud Run Guide and Dirt in Your Skirt. So we got that one out of the way. Now we can move on to the rest of the categories. Moving on, our next category is the Best Regional Team or OCR Group, and our runner-up this year is the Spartan 4O Group. So our runner-up is the Spartan 4O Group. Our winner this year of the Best Regional Team, once again, is the New England Spartans. So congratulations to both Spartan 4O and the New England Spartans for being the top 2 clubs in regional teams. New England Spartans winning yet again this year. The next category we're going to head into is Best Photographer. In the Best Photographer category, our runner-up this year is Vince Rhee. Vince Rhee is also with the New England Spartans. And our winner this year, once again, Bob Mulholland takes home the prize for top OCR photographer. Next category we're moving into is Best Race Director. And our runner-up this year is Rob McCoy of Fit Challenge. He is the OCR Best Race Director runner-up. And our winner this year is Norm Cook from Spartan Race. Moving on, our next category is Best Training Product. We had a ton of great products this year. It came down to just a few votes in between these two. Our runner-up this year is Platinum Rig for Best Training Device. Our winner this year is Rec Bag once again. Rec Bag wins for yet another year Best Training Device for obstacle course racing. Our next category is going to be Best New Obstacle. We had a lot of new obstacles from a lot of different companies. A few that showed up at the very end of the year, so I don't know, maybe they'll be in next year more than this year, but our Best New Obstacle runner-up went to the Destroyer 2.0, which made its debut at Fit Challenge earlier this fall that you'll probably see at a lot more events coming up in 2017. Our winner this year for Best New Obstacle went to Spartan Race's Ape Hanger that debuted a little bit earlier this season. Moving on, we're going to move on to the Best Fixed Training or Course category. So these are your fixed courses that people can either race at, train at, or do a combination of the two. Our runner-up this year is a new one that we haven't had, that hasn't been nominated before. That is Black Diamond Obstacle Course. Black Diamond Obstacle Course is our runner-up for Best Fixed Course. Moving on, the winner of the Best Fixed Course this year goes to Shale Hill up in Vermont, a perpetual favorite of so many. They've got their polar bear race coming up in just a month and a half here or so. So Shale Hill wins, once again, Best Fixed Course with the Mud Run Guide Best of 2016 OCR Awards. For those that are just tuning in, we're going over all of the 2016 Best of OCR Awards live right now here on Facebook. If you see a little bit of my breath, it's a little bit chilly. I'm in a garage right now, shooting this from my office, but we've gone through some categories already. Again, if you're just tuning in and you want to see the categories we've already gone through, you can head over to Twitter, Mud Run Guide's Twitter feed, where we are tweeting out all of the winners just about as we are announcing them live right now here on Mud Run Guide on Facebook. So let's keep going here. We've got best, we call it Other International Race Series. These are the race series that are not in the US and they're not in Europe. So we're talking about Asia, Australia, Africa, South America, all those parts of the world, since we're a US-based website. Our runner-up this year is Warrior Race. It's South Africa's premier race series. So South Africa's race series, Warrior Race, wins the Best Other International Race Series. They're our runner-up. The winner of the Best Other International Race Series is Australia's True Grit Race Series. So again, the runner-up in the Best Other International Race Series is Warrior Race, and the winner is True Grit in Australia. Moving on to the next category, we are going into the Best European Race Series. We had a lot of submissions come in for European Race Series. Our runner-up this year goes to Tough Guy. Tough Guy in the UK is our runner-up for Best European Race Series. And our winner this year of the Best European Race Series goes to, for the second year in a row, the Toughest Race Series that is based out of Sweden but heads all over Scandinavia and now into the UK as well. Moving on to North America now. We have North American, these races, these are the race series that are just based in North America that haven't made it off of the North American continent yet. So our runner-up for the Best North American Race Series goes to Fit Challenge. Our winner of the Best North American Race Series, again, these are the race series that are based in North America and only run races in North America. That winner is Savage Race. Moving on to the next category, we have Best New Race Series. We've had a few races this year that have sort of rebooted, so they made their way into the Best New Race Series because they went away, but now they're back, and as well as some brand new race series. Our runner-up this year for Best New Race Series is X-Warrior Challenge based out of Canada. And our winner this year is actually a reboot that was around years ago, rebooted this fall. We're looking forward to hopefully more races from them in 2017. That would be the Best New Race Series goes to Civilian Military Combine 2.0, their rebooted race series. Next, we're moving on to the Best Small Race Series. These are the race series that have just a few races a year. They're not all over the place. The number was under 4 events a year. So these are your more local race series. But our runner-up for Best Small Race Series went to, again, X-Warrior Challenge. X-Warrior Challenge is our runner-up for Best Small Race Series. Our winner of the Best Small Race Series goes to Fit Challenge based in New England. Fit Challenge has won that award in the past as well. Next is our mid-size race series. The mid-size race series are those that had under 12, 13, 14 races, under that number of races. So they're pretty big, but they're not yet at that huge international type level, pretty much. So our runner-up this year in the best mid-level race series goes to Bone Frog Challenge. Bone Frog Challenge is the runner-up of the best mid-size race series. Moving on to the winner of the best mid-size race series, we have Savage Race. Savage Race comes in at the best mid-size race series, voted by you all. Again, if you're wondering, you're just tuning in, this was a two-stage process where you, the OCR community, nominated our finalists and then voted on our finalists, and these are the winners that you, the OCR community, voted on. We're moving on to the best large race series. Now, these are the big guys. These are the ones that are pretty much our international companies that have races all over the world. Our runner-up this year for best large race series goes to Tough Mudder. Our winner this year, once again, of the best large race series goes to Spartan Race. We're moving right along to the most innovative race series. This was a pretty fun category that we had with a lot of great submissions to it as well. It's great to see so many different race companies trying new things, creating new obstacles, and continuing to innovate this industry. Our runner-up this year for most innovative race series goes to Tough Mudder. Tough Mudder's had some unbelievable obstacles and continue to see their innovation year after year. The winner of the most innovative race series goes to OCR World Championships. You guys overwhelmingly voted OCR World Championships as the most innovative race. Moving along, this one, our next category is the best new product. And I'll tell you what, this vote, every vote, we always say every vote matters when it comes to these sort of contests, these sort of awards, and a lot of times we think, oh, that can't be the case, but it truly is. The best new product came down to a single vote that separated the two, and our team at Mud-Run Guide read over the results multiple times, took a fine-tooth comb to make sure that everything was right, and this came down to one vote. So our runner-up for the best new product is the OCR Buddy app. You guys can find that app on iTunes or in any other Google Play, those sort of things, and track your buddies on obstacle racing. Our winner, though, this year of the best new product are the new compression socks that Mudgear came out with in the last year. So Mudgear's new compression socks are the new product winners, like I said, by one vote. So we're moving along to, as I just said, we had one vote separate the best new product. Well, when it came down to best brand of shoes, you all, the OCR community, could not decide on which one was best this year. It was actually a tie. So our best brand of OCR shoes this year is a tie between both Innovate and Solomon. Innovate won the award last year, and now Innovate and Solomon have tied this year after 6,100 votes came in. 6,100 voters let us know what their shoe preference was. So congratulations, Innovate and Solomon have tied for best OCR shoes. So we're moving along to some of the people that inspired us, the athletes that were at the top of their game. And first we're starting with the Masters. The Masters are the 40-plus athletes out there that are continue to crush it every single week. In the Masters, the runner-up for the best female Masters goes to Heidi Williams. Our winner of the best female Master goes to Deanna Blegg. Moving along to the men, it was another pretty hot category with a lot of great athletes in it. The runner-up this year for Best Male Master Athlete goes to Yancey Culp. And our winner of the Best Male Master Athlete, once again this year, goes to Matt Novakovic. So now we're moving along to the big guns, the ones we saw on TV all year, your best male, your best female athlete overall. Again, if you're just joining us, these are the Mud Run Guide 2016 Best of OCR Awards Reveal. If you've tuned in late and you want to know some of the categories, we had 24 categories this year. If you came in a little bit after we started this, you can head over to Twitter and see who all the winners are. Tomorrow on Mud Run Guide, we'll have a post with all the winners as well. So we're moving on right now to the Best Male Athlete of 2016, and I'm pretty sure that after we reveal these, there'll be a little bit of discussion online amongst you all watching this right now. But you, the OCR community, voted as the runner-up for the Best Male OCR Athlete this year, John Albin. Our winner this year, as I'm sure a lot of you could probably guess at this point, voted on by you, the OCR community, as the Best Male Athlete of 2016. That is Ryan Atkins. Moving on to the Best Female Athlete of 2016. Again, lots of great women out there. Our runner-up this year for Best Female OCR Athlete goes to Rose Wetzel. And our winner, and I think a lot of you guys watching right now can probably guess who this is going to be, but our winner this year of Best Female OCR Athlete is the one and only Lindsay Webster. So as we move on, we've got just a few more categories left to go. So if you've missed this, you've tuned in late, head over to Twitter, see who all the rest of the winners are, and tomorrow on Mud Run Guide, we will have a post up with all the winners, all the runner-ups, and more information about how we got all the way through this 2-month process of nomination, you voting. But moving along, we are at the best event of 2016. So many great events out there. You nominated tons of events. Our team went through, picked your top nominations, put them out to the community, and your runner-up for Best OCR Event of 2016 goes to World's Toughest Mudder. Your winner of 2016's best event goes to OCR World Championships. We'll move along. There are so many inspirational people in the obstacle racing community and influential people in the obstacle racing community. We combine those two this year, those two categories, to come up with the most influential / inspirational person in obstacle course racing. You all, a community, are fantastic. You nominated, I think there were over 30 different people nominated in this category. But we narrowed it down, and you voted, and our runner-up this year for most influential / inspirational person in OCR goes to the one and only Amanda Sullivan. If you caught her on the Spartan Race series, she and Amelia Boone did the race together. Amelia was on crutches, and Amanda showed her how to get through the course at Palmerton. So check that out if you didn't see it. Check out the highlights from that. And our winner this year of the most influential, most inspirational person in OCR goes to the one and only Dwayne Montgomery, but most of you in the OCR community know him by the name Coach Payne. Coach Payne, you voted as the most inspirational / influential person in OCR. Now we're down to the last category. The last category is our best moment or moments of OCR of 2016. Tons of different nominations in this category. We had everything from Ryan and John winning $100,000. We had Amanda Sullivan again on with Amelia Boone racing at Palmerton, the Spartan race on crutches. Just tons of events, large events, small events. But it came down to your votes, and you voted that the runner-up this year for the best moment or moments of OCR were Coach Payne's speeches on the start line. And I say speeches because we had so many different nominations for Coach giving different start line speeches that we combined it into one category, and it was Coach Payne's speeches. And finally, the best moment or moments of 2016, voted by you all, came down to, actually an event it came down to. It is the OCR World Championships. You voted as the best moment / moments, I guess we could say here, weekend of the year in obstacle course racing. So that about wraps it up. Those are who our winners are this year for the 2016 Best of OCR Awards. Again, if you just tuned in as we were getting towards the end of these awards and you missed a category, you can go right now over to Twitter. All the award winners have been named over on Twitter or will be named over on Twitter in the next few minutes. We have our social media person feverishly trying to keep up with me right now with these awards. So check that out. Tomorrow on Mud Run Guide, we'll have all the winners and all the runners up again. And if you just caught this at the very end, you can always wait around as it renders, catch the replay. But otherwise, thank you to the entire OCR community, from myself, Margaret Schlachter, and all of us at Mud Run Guide. Your votes make the difference, and your votes are the ones that tell us who you think are the best of the best in obstacle course racing. So thanks again, everybody, and we will see you in 2017.